Hey beautiful souls, happy winter solstice if you're in the northern hemisphere, and happy summer solstice if you're in the southern hemisphere. And this is a special highlight video with a pick a card for each of the 3 months that are within the winter summer solstice for you. And in the end, at the back of the video, I'm going to have a breakout for each individual zodiac sign, a special theme for each one of those. And you can use that to look at the placements for the planet that you want to know more about. Every planet, I'll throw up a little screenshot here. Every planet rolls over a different area of our life, so you can look at this chart and see, okay, when I pull my birth chart, and for astrology, right, it's like which planet has which sign and what do I want to know more about? And then you can look over those themes on this video and see what's going to be rolling in during this entire 3-month period for that area of your life. But in addition to all that, of course, like I said, you're going to have a choice between these 3 pick-a-cards, and we're also, within this pick-a-card, going to have for each of the 3 months what is unfolding. So you can pick from as many of these as you're drawn to. Timestamps for everything is in the description box below, where we're going to start with pick-a-card number 1 right now. If you chose reading number 1, and then this is the reading for you. And as I mentioned, we're going to split out and have each month represented here. So 12/21 to 1/21, and 1/21 to 2/21, 2/21 to 3/21, which will bring us to spring and fall, depending on where you're at in the world. And then we'll pull some individual tarot cards for those. So I have 3 different oracle decks that I'm going to be using. So for the first month, 12/21 to 1/21, we have the Unicorns Oracle. So let's take a look here. All right, so I feel like this is the one for there. And then for the second month, we've got the Blue Angel Oracle. So let's take a look here and see for reading number 1 for month 2. Yeah, I keep on getting 2 cards, but they want the bottom one of the 2 cards. Interesting. And then for the third month, 2/21 to 3/21, we've got the Blue Messiah cards. So let's take a look here and see what comes out. All right, so that one came flying out. So we've got that one there. All right. And then we are going to be using the Arcanus Animal Tarot here. So let's take a look here and dive in. So for your first month, December 21st to January 21st, you've got Not a Tiger, Majesty. Look at that beautiful tiger unicorn with the bamboo. Beautiful. All right, so we'll put that here, card number 34, and let's see what message comes in from the book on this one for you. So the transformational energy that comes with this for that first month says the path breaks into a gorgeous bamboo forest. You have never seen so many shades of green, and soon in that incredible kingdom, you indeed encounter the king. A majestic tiger graces your presence. You are awestruck by his stripes, his mane, his paws. And in that moment of magic and wonder, you realize that's not all. It is more than a gorgeous bamboo forest, more than a tiger, when we believe. In the beautiful connection and majestic moment, the unicorn tiger can then be seen, appearing only to those who bask in the beauty and majesty in all things. The king of the unicorns is here to proclaim that you too are royalty. Wow. So stepping into your royalty here. There's a meditation. You can allow the unicorn tiger to lead you through his majestic kingdom. And when you reach his throne, he invites you to sit down. And then in the kingdom of the unicorns, you're invited to wear a crown. The affirmation for this card, of course, I am royalty. Action that you can take in regards to this in this month says, O majesty, O wonder, O beauty, O grace, take yourself to that realm, whatever it takes. Enter into the throne room and proclaim your royal seat. Hold your head high and remember always, you are a king, you are a queen. Wow. I love that. Definitely has like this Aries Emperor energy, or King of Wands, where it's, you know, stepping into your power, realizing the power you do have over your life, and that you don't have to, you know, give in to all the advisors, all the people whispering and telling you all the shoulds, the supposed tos, the need tos, the have tos, the musts that, you know, they insist are supposed to be, should be, need to be, have to be, right? And this is about you stepping up and beginning this new change, beginning this new intention. I love that. So let's pull here from the tarot and see what else they want you to know about this month and the stepping into your royalty. Oh, they didn't want all of those. They do want that one though. And then these two on top. All right. So you got the Three of Cups, which is a joy, celebration, and getting to know your tribe too. I like this energy of like stepping into leading, you know, like over a group of people. So there is this energy coming in of creating and gathering, like maybe doing a meetup group or over your friends or whatever group that you're involved in, stepping into some sort of leadership with this, your tribe, with this group here. Yeah, definitely. Here's the World card, which is ending of old cycles, beginning of a new adventure that's so much more free from all the advice and all the, you know, like I said, all those advisors telling you the supposed tos and shoulds and all that fun stuff. There's this freedom that comes in. It's the last card in the major arcana, which then turns into the zero, the full card in the beginning of this suit, which is a journey and adventure that's free from all those rules and all the cage. It's like this freedom, like a 2-year-old before they're told no, 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 and praise and punishment teaches them to, you know, limit themselves. This is a freedom of truly stepping into your power, putting on your crown and leading here. I love that. So what else we got here? Yep, the Five of Pentacles coming in. We're going to put that down here, and then let's see what this is like. The feelings of abandonment, being left behind, being left out in the cold, fear of lack, but there's a transformation that happens here. Let's take a look here. Yeah. So you have the Lovers card here, which is the power of emotional choice that arises through all of this too. Important partnerships. It could be romance, but more so this is focused in on important relationships with friends, like best friends. It can be reigniting, you know, energy with a family member. And it can also be about connecting to your higher self, which also helps you step into your power in this first month. So you do have this transformation here because the Five of Pentacles you see with the stained glass window here, that represents when we trust humans. That's where we develop those beliefs and mindsets around lack and, you know, falling short and being abandoned. Because yes, when the human inner child feels unsafe and out of control, it will pull the rug out from underneath you and go into survival mode, because it's like, you know, it feels like it needs to withdraw all its support and everything else in order for it to live, because we revert to like a 2-year-old, like you're talking about before, like a 2-year-old with its pet hissy cat, where it does whatever it feels it can to feel safe and in control again. So I like this because there is this transformation. You begin to trust the higher realms, that you're going to have everything you need in each moment, and that it's creator and spirit world source that has endless resources, and they will never pull back from us like humans do. So we transform in this fear of not having enough, with not having enough ability, not having enough finances or ideas or whatever energy, that, you know, as you step up to lead in whatever area of this life, whatever group this is, that you have enough for it. So I love this. So stepping on up into your power, definitely for your first month. And then we go into January 1st to, January 21st to February 21st. And for that, we've got Angel Song. And look, another forest, another magical forest coming in. 17. Beautiful. And we'll put that one right here. And let's see what comes in with this one for you. How beautiful. So Lost and Found is the theme of this. It's angel song. You have followed the script perfectly, taken all the necessary steps, and done all the right things. You've put a lot of effort into getting where you are, but as you approach the final stretch, your original desire no longer seems to matter. You feel as though you've lost your way. It no longer feels right. Yet know that nothing you have done is a mistake. All is worthwhile and will eventually serve a purpose. You will rediscover the right path for you, and it will lead you to a golden future. Let it all go for a while. The right path will become obvious in time. Not through rational thought and analysis, but through a feeling in your heart. For a long time, you've been guided by what you thought you should do. We talked about that. Now is the time to be guided by your heart. Love will guide you to that which you love. And a little saying on the bottom here says, my heart is my sanctuary, my guide, my truth. It leads me along a sacred path. My destination is love. My destiny is even brighter. Wow. So I love that because I feel like with this leadership, this taking control, you're stepping into your power. As you step into your power and you're leading, it's like you start leading in the direction that you felt like the should, the supposed to, the need to. But in this month, you're going, you know what? This doesn't feel quite right. It feels like, I don't know if this is where I want to go and what I want to do. And so you pause for a moment, step back, step out of your mind, your brain, and into your heart, and you discover the path. It's like the Three of Wands energy where you, with new information, you move off into a different direction than you had anticipated in the beginning. So kind of not as much a course correction as a detour, because nothing was a mistake. It's not like you have to drive all the way back. You've been headed in this direction and making progress, but now with your leadership and the guidance you're receiving, you're heading off in this direction. All right, so let's see what else for this month, January 21st to February 21st. All right, got that one and that one and that one. Okay, and then they do want the one from the bottom, which is something you need to know about the past. So we'll take a look here. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. So here you're moving from the Five of Pentacles to the Six of Pentacles, this equal giving and receiving energy that's coming in. So I like that because you having the abundance, you're having things fall into place, and the more you connect with your heart, the more you're seeing the necessary things, because like with your mind leading you where you think you're supposed to go, things are not falling into place. Things that you need to go that direction aren't there. But it's like if you were, we're going to go, mountain climbing was the goal, right? And this is just a, analogy. So mountain climbing, you have all the mountain climbing equipment is what you need, but you're getting fishing poles and you're getting life rafts and all this stuff. You're like, why am I getting ocean stuff when we're planning on going to the mountains? Because when you alter course, you're going to the ocean. And so the supply for the new path is starting to come in. It's not matching up to the old goal. And that's why, and that's a big aha that comes to you in this month too. Okay, so I said the Three of Wands. So here is the Three of Wands. Changing direction, that is exactly what it is. It's the off-ramp, going a different direction, heading into a different location, literally. And usually in the Three of Wands, the standard one, it actually shows the sea and the boat. So now I know why they had say that too. Not that that's where your destination is, but it's you're getting to a new place and you're like, okay, we were going to go this way, but now this is where we're going to head. And I like that for you. Yeah, here's the Emperor that I talked about over here. So this is making the decision, stepping up, stepping into the power, putting form around this new direction where you're headed. Now that you have new information heading a different direction, you don't have to plan all 50,000 steps of the future. just kind of big steps, knowing kind of what you need to do there, and then planning a bunch of little next steps, putting form around it, and with Aries energy, putting action into it. So I love this. It's like here you're stepping into authority, stepping up. Here you're, it's like people are getting used to you being in charge in a way, over your own life or over a group. And then here's you switching direction. I love it. Yeah, in the 5 of Wands, it does represent the transformation again, yet a 5 and a 5. It's the number of change, where this is sustenance and the physical world with the pentacles. This is a transformation of energy, where what felt like conflict transforms into something friendlier and supportive and loving. So, if it is a group that you're changing, or even if you're changing your path, there might be a little bit of, people that don't appreciate that you're changing course because they wanted you to go this way, but you're standing the ground and you're following your heart, and it is leading you this way. This is the way. And eventually through, stepping into your power, explain, even if you have to explain to some people of, well, this is why, and, this is where my heart is taking us, then they get on board eventually here. So I love that. For you here. And then your final month, February 21st to March 21st, this is where you got the energy exchange. Card number 8, beautiful card there. We'll put that over here. And let's see what this brings in from the Blue Messiah deck. Take time to replenish your energy. You cannot serve from an empty vessel. Yeah, that makes sense here too. Stepping into power, putting a lot of effort, a lot of work and transformation, and it's important to stay balanced and take time to rest and not overdo it, right? We can get too excited about doing all the steps and try to sprint forward, but then we poop out, right? So it's about steady, consistent, steady, small steps. You don't have to sprint with this. And it says, energy is exchanged from one being to another, consciously and unconsciously. You can draw energy from others, and others can draw energy from you. And this energy circuit of giving and receiving is what connects us all in the divine matrix of life. This card comes to you to bring awareness to your levels of energy and the energy exchange patterns that you use in your everyday life. Your life and your light is radiant, dear one, and because of this, there's a natural attraction from lower vibrating souls to draw upon your energy for their own nourishment. This can sometimes leave you feeling depleted, especially if they can't just take it from you, but like if people pleasing comes in and you're, I don't want people to get upset, so I'll give in and give away my energy, then that's how it depletes it, right? Says although your energy is well intended, as you do so much to inspire others to the light within them, it is just as important that you replenish your own sources. Take care of yourself and ensure your cup stays full by nourishing your own body. The more energy you embody, the greater your ability to share and assist others. Yeah, one of my favorite sayings is the greatest gift you can give the world is a healthy, full, overflowing you. The chakra this deals with is your solar plexus, which is your relationship to yourself. The affirmation for the card is, I am connected to universal source and divinely nourished every moment with healing energy and unconditional love. The exercise you can do here is treat yourself to some pampering, such as a massage. Palms up, capture the rays of the sun and allow its healing light to flow through you. Consciously incorporate yellow and green colored fruits and vegetables into your diet. Ginger, pineapple, lemons, and green leafy vegetables. So definitely not overdoing it, not, exhausting yourself and overgiving, right? This Six of Pentacles is equal giving and receiving. And this is also a message of allow others to give to you too, and delegate. You don't have to do everything yourself. All right. And then let's take a look here and see what else Spirit wants you to know about this third month. So what else? Okay. 1 and 2. All right, and 3 and 4. All right. So you have the Seven of Swords. Yeah, this is the being aware of what of your own thoughts and beliefs and mindsets steal from you and deceive you. And this does have to go back to these feelings of beliefs when we were younger, that how much work you have to do to be successful. There's a great book, Tapping into Wealth by Margaret Lynch, Lynch. Beautiful, beautiful book that helps us look at those limiting beliefs, the limits that are set that keep us from moving forward. And that's this kind of energy while you're taking some downtime, you know, maybe even just be reading the book up to here. But if that resonates, check it out, because it is powerful. It allows you to connect with that subconscious beliefs in your inner child and release a lot of the blocks that keep you from being successful and moving forward. Yeah, and the Two of Swords, close your eyes and open your heart. So try not to get caught off into your mind again here. You know, here is when we were releasing the old ways of thinking. Sometimes they come circling back around, especially when we're taking chances and our inner child feels unsafe and out of control. It'll start to try to take over. The mind will try to take over and overdo things and go, well, heart, do you really know what you're doing? How about we do this and let's scooch back into, looking at things that seem more logical. And it's like, no, continue to close your eyes and follow your heart here as well. Yeah, Queen of Wands, this is passionate energy. She, has a great connection to the spirit world, and definitely following passions. She can really super focus her energy and get things done. And all the queens get a second portion of cups, which is the heart. So it's like, let the passion keep going, but let your heart lead the way still. And this also is about connecting with spirit. And if you have any, I don't know which way to go, means you don't have enough information on whatever, sometimes this represents decisions to be made and you're at a fork in the road. And I like this because this is saying, if you don't know, ask spirit. It's because you don't have all the information you need. And it will become an obvious choice once you ask spirit to guide you and to show you things. And then you'll get the piece of information goes, oh, yeah. Not that, this for sure, kind of thing. All right. And then your final card. Look at the star. Dreams come true. Wishing upon a star. Moving forward. It's also the card of balance and balancing the chakras. But, you have this ignition and this draw to really, you use your dream as your North Star, like the star, right? And it's your true north. And as you look at conserving your energy, balancing things, when you know where you're headed and what you're wanting to do, then it becomes easy to make choices, because if it doesn't fit into where you're headed, then you know that you don't need to invest the time, the energy, the money, or whatever into it. So I love this. Stepping into the power, changing your path, following your heart path, and then resting and balancing. Not overgiving to others, allowing other people to give to you, but staying true to your path while balancing your body and nurturing yourself. So I love this adventure for you. And if you are looking for more messages of love from above, first of all, don't forget, down in the description box, you have all of the 12 zodiac signs listed. And if you, I'll probably even put down in the description box the different planets and what area of your life that they rule over, so that if you know your birth chart, you can go check out a variety of different of those themes, because I'm going to pull one card for each of the zodiac signs to give you some more information on what's unfolding during this solstice for you too. But if you're looking for more messages of love beyond that, there's a few things you can do. First, you can give this video a little thumbs up by clicking the like button. That does tell me you're enjoying this content, but it also tells YouTube that you are, and they'll bring you more kind of videos that are similar to that. The other thing you could do is click that subscribe button, because that gives you access to the notification bell. And if you go in there and select the all option, then you'll be notified when any new videos come out on my channel, and you're notified when I go live on YouTube to provide free readings. Also, these are general readings. If you're looking for even more specific information and answers for your life, I do offer personal readings, past life readings. All of those are half off until the end of this year. All that information is listed in the description box of the video down below. So thank all of you for all that you do give this a like, because giving this video a like, sharing my videos with others, commenting on the video, becoming a subscriber. I also offer YouTube channel memberships. If you do any of those things, it does make the YouTube algorithm so giddy, crazy, happy, excited, it wants to automatically share my videos with other people too. So if you are inspired to do any of those, please know I'm very, very grateful. And as you're going on this beautiful journey, know that every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things, our Creator. And of course, I love you too. So until we chat again, much love, you hang in there, and you take care. If you chose reading number 2, then this is the reading for you. And we're going to, have an oracle card for each of the 3 different months within the solstice period here for you. So we're going to start off with this Unicorns Oracle for December 21st to January 21st, and we'll see what they want you to know for that month. So for those that chose reading number 2, all right, there we go. And then for the second month, January 21st to February 21st, we're going to use the Blue Angel Oracle. Give these a shuffle, and we'll see what theme for that month. All right, so for those that chose reading number 2, all right, there it is right there. Okay. And then for the third month, February 21st up to spring or fall, depending on where you're at in the world. March 21st, we've got the Blue Messiah. All right. So what do you want them to know for those that chose reading 2? All right. Boom, boom, boom. All right. And then we will use the Arcanus Animal Tarot for clarity. So we'll start off with the first month, and you've got Not a Snowman Mystery. Ooh, very cool. Let me just kind of zoom in a little bit here more so you can kind of see some of that detail and even that person there. All right. Feels very much like a hermit kind of card coming in here, right? Which is the lantern and the mysteries diving deep within. So let's see what comes in here with card number 3. And so the transformation that happens in this month with this card says, as the snow falls, here's winter, if you're in the northern hemisphere, right? And it whips around you along your trek through the cold, you espy through the corner of your eye a small child shaping a form in the snow. What a beautiful practice, making a snowman. It brings back childhood memories and fond recollections as your memory whisks you away to a simpler time. But what's this? The snowman is no ordinary snowman. The scene transforms before you, and the massive entity shows its form. It's the elusive child of mysterious elven craftsmanship, the snow unicorn. A meditation that you can do for this is the snow unicorn invites you to ride a magical sled all the way down a magic mountain, giving way into the heart of the earth. Along your journey, what mysteries do you find? Go deeper, be exhilarated, open your eyes to the wonders all around you. The affirmation for the card is, I open my heart to the great mysteries of life. I am a deeply hidden mystery, just waiting to be formed. And the action that you can take around this is create a snowman or a sculpture if you're in warmer climates. Use your hands and allow the mass of snow or clay to take shape before your very eyes as you bring a mystery to life. I love it. So definitely a month of mysteries unfolding, discovering things, creating things too. Number 3 is the number of creativity, the Empress energy, new creations, new beginnings that are unfolding here. So I like this, following your heart to create something. We're also going to use, of course, like I said, the Arcanus Animal Tarot, and let's see what else they want you to know about this first month here for you. So December 21st to January 21st. All right, so they do want that one. They do want that one. Okay, they do want that one. And that one here. All right. So let's take a look here. So what we got coming in here. So you have the High Priestess, which comes right before the Empress. So there is this stepping away during this month. The High Priestess goes into her High Priestess temple to connect to the higher realms. Goes behind the veil, but also dives deep into her heart to understand and discover the unknown. So what a beautiful combination. This is definitely a month of connecting with Spirit to find out what is it that they're wanting you to see in your life. What mystery do they want to bring to the surface for you? Ten of Pentacles, yeah, abundance, this feeling of fullness and wholeness coming out here too. So I feel like whatever you're creating here, it does bring you this sense of fulfillment and overflowingness in the outside world. So definitely this creation, when it was saying, put your hands to work, whatever this thing is that you're wanting to start creating or finish creating, or at least be in the process of creating during this month, will make you feel so satisfied in the outside world. I love that. Yeah, the Two of Cups. Two of Cups is partnerships, important partnerships. It could be romantic, could be best friend, it could be connecting with an old family member, but also can mean connecting to your higher self. With the High Priestess here, with these twos, I feel like you're really getting in tune with your higher self with all of this, discovering what it is you want to bring forward here. So I feel like, you might, this is a general reading, so it could be any of those different things for all of you, but I feel like there is definitely this emphasis on connecting to your higher self, to discover this mystery, to discover this unknownness of who you are. And then you have the Five of Wands, transformation of energy too. There's this energy of conflict, of fear that starts off at the beginning of this month. And I know when you're creating something new, we almost consider it like a child that you're creating, right? And it's whether it's writing or art or whatever it is that you're doing, sometimes you're afraid to share it with the world because you don't know, what are people going to think? And, but when you are in this energy of creation that I feel like you're in, this transforms because you're not doing it for the people pleasing, you're not doing it for others. You're doing this to express an important piece of who you are, an important energy of, it's like a song that's in you that needs to be sung, a painting within you that needs to be painted, a sculpture, like it said, that needs to be sculpted. It's something that has become so drawn that I have to do it. This transforms, because that's what happens when our fears outweigh this ugly feeling of not being ourselves and creating what we feel we need to. We don't act, but when this ugly feeling of not expressing what we're needing to express outweighs the fears, that's when we take action, and not before then. So I feel like this is what is happening here. At the beginning of the month, there's some fears, but I feel like as the month goes on, you're just like, I can't take it anymore. I've got to create, and you do. So I love that for December 21st to January 21st. And then January 21st to February 21st, you've got Eternity, master number 44, or power number. And let's take a look here and we'll see what comes in with this eternity. The immortal present is what this one is also called. And it says this life that projects you forward is also the eternal life that folds back within itself endlessly, time and time again. Your life unfolds within itself in an endless cycle. The future is inside you, waiting to appear. It lives alongside this present moment. And you will never have more or less than the present. All you are, all you have ever been, and all you ever will be is already here. It exists within you. And this card reminds you to focus on the present, for here there is everything. The magic of creation is now. Wow. Can't make that up. It says it right there. The magic of creation is now. Just so proof. It says, you are an ocean of light unfolding through time. This is your story. Eternity is your destiny waiting to be filled. I like this expression that you're looking for here. The time to express this energy is now. And I feel like you are being in the moment, and this is like a reminder for this month not to be drawn into the future going, what if, or what if not, you know, you're creating something, and this is like you're continuing to stay in this creation energy, and it's just kind of like a friendly, gentle reminder not to get caught up into the outcomes, you know, stay true to your energy of creation that I'm creating. It's like if you are writing a book, in the middle of it, you start caring about what people think. Well, maybe this won't sell. Maybe I need to add something like sex in it because sex sells, or, you know, whatever. And it's like, no, stay true to your creative process, I feel is what the second month is about. So let's take a look here and see what else they want you to know about month number 2. All right, so what else for those that chose reading number 2 for month number 2? Okay, they want that one, and this one, and this one. All right. So you have the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight of them all, and though things are moving slow in the outside world, this is a reminder that though we don't change from the outside in, we change from the inside out. So, you know, creation didn't happen in a day. It took time, millions of years, for the planet to form to what it is today. And they're saying, so trust this eternity. Trust that you are an eternal being. There's no rush. We are eternal. Our human starts to feel like when we get stuck into the future about outcomes, and then that's where the pressure comes in. But when we realize I'm eternal, I'm going to have all the time in the world to do everything that I want to do in this lifetime or thousands of lifetimes. I am going to be able to do what I'm wanting to do. So be patient, trust the process. You know, it's everything has its season, and so it's the outside world moves slower out of all of them. And so this is that, just trust the process. Page of Wands, stay true to your passion here. I like this. There's even a heightened passion that ignites within this month here. And I kind of feel like you've got this passion and you're wanting to create and you're doing it. And then I feel like you might, like, that's why this gentle reminder is here. You start to get pulled into trying to please other people, trying to please the world and focus on the outcomes. But what happens is when you do that, you start feeling, you start procrastinating, you start having writer's block, because the fear is kicking in, which takes us out of our creative energy. And when we do that and we realize I'm all concerned about, you know, likes and people appreciating it, or what will people negatively say, blah blah blah, then you're pulled out of your energy. And then when you get that back, though, you have this reignition. It's like you take it into another gear, because you're like, yeah, that's right, I'm not doing this to please everyone else, I'm doing this to express myself, and I'm doing what I love. And that's what brings you the second oomph to come forward here. Yeah, and you have the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords and the Page of Wands, so you kind of have this new beginning, new ideas coming in too. More creative ideas flow in that take things to a different level here within this second month. So you do have this kind of second start that kind of leaps you even further forward in your energy, and new, like I said, new ideas coming in, new energy behind those ideas, and new excitement that's coming in. Yeah, something free. You have the Full card. Full card is the first card in the major arcana, being 0. This is a journey and an adventure that's free from all the restrictions, and that makes sense here. So this is a month where it feels like people are trying to have their opinions and advice and all that, and it's okay. You know, if you need advice, you can heed it, but you are the one that decides, and you stay true to your creative path is really what's coming in with this. So I love it. So here we go, boom, boom, boom. And then the third month here, February 21st to March 21st, you got your willpower kicking in. Card number 36. Beautiful. And almost looks like the snow unicorn almost. So we'll put that over here. And let's see what comes in here for this one. Last card. The tallest oak in the forest was once just a tiny nut that held its ground. It's unknown. So you tiny nut, you hold your ground. And it does grow into something big. There are days you feel as though you cannot sustain your energy or reach your goals, and this can be disheartening, and indulging in unhealthy habits can be all too easy. This card serves as a reminder, so a couple of reminders 2 months in a row, just a reminder to you that it is time to turn what you already know into what you do. Willpower is the driving force behind your strength and determination. It is born from the willingness to change your present situation. This inner power can overcome emotional and mental resistance and literally transform your life. The first step in developing willpower is finding the willingness to make change. This is the most important step as it forms into the motivating force you need to carry you through. The stronger your will, the stronger your ability to persevere and successfully achieve your goals. The second step to strengthening your will is applying discipline and focus. Although this step can be challenging some days, walk through it and just do what needs to be done. Willpower accompanied by self-discipline ultimately will lead you to self-mastery instead of being a slave to unhealthy patterns. You don't attain willpower and discipline. They're already inside you. Go now, reclaim your will, and take back the reins of your life. The chakra this deals with is the solar plexus, which is about your relationship to yourself. The affirmation is, I have the willpower and perseverance to accomplish anything I set my heart and mind to. An exercise you can do to kind of activate this energy is wake up earlier and dance or walk for 30 minutes. I love it. So definitely we've got this. You're inspired to create. You're something tries to take you off course, and you go back and redouble your efforts and change up some beautiful things with even more exciting ideas, trusting the process. And then this one is, things start to feel like, you're losing your steam. You're, feeling like, well, it's not moving. I feel like we're drawn into outcomes, and it's not happening as fast as I want it to. It's not, unfolding as fast as I want it to. This is the perseverance and keep to it, because they're saying you will be happy about the outcome eventually. So trust the 10 of Pentacles for the future, but come back to now and enjoy the process here. And let's see here through the Animus, Arcanus, Animus, Animal Tarot. Just making up words now. Let's take a look here. What else for this third month for those that chose reading number 2, right? We've got that one and that one. And then we do up to that one and that one right there. All right. Let's see what we got here. 3 of Cups, joy, 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 and celebration. It's also a card here of community. And I feel like when you're feeling low and you're feeling down, you have a trusted little small inner circle that you can lean on, and they will encourage you and help you with your willpower too. Could even be for some of you if you feel like you need an accountability partner. It feels like a lot of work, but it's just someone that just checks in to say, hey, how you doing? Are you Are you feeling like giving up? Come on now, come on. Like having a personal cheerleader here. And you have spirit too. This represents your spiritual posse. So I feel like you are going to be getting some beautiful signs and synchronicities from your spirit world encouraging you and nudging you along as well. Yeah, and here's Eight of Pentacles, putting in the blood, the sweat, the tears, but it does bring movement in the outside world. So I feel like the willpower that you're putting in, you're going to start to see results by the end of the month that encourage you too. So I like that. So just know that things start moving in the outside world where you see it being there too. Yeah, King of Pentacles. It's like the Ten of Pentacles. It's abundance, great abundance and unfoldingness here. So you do at the beginning of the month, I feel like halfway through, you're just kind of like, oh, is this ever going to happen? But I feel like with you maintaining it and persevering, that's in the last 2 weeks of the month is when you start to see the benefits unfold here. Yep, and here's more. You got joy, 2 of the joy cards here, and balancing of energy. So you definitely, this month ends up showing this the change of events, but I do feel like it's the second half of the month that you are like, wow, you know, and excitement and joy, and you are seeing results, and the perseverance and the willpower that you've maintained these 6 weeks, you start to see really come to fruition in the last 2 weeks. So I love it. Creative power, ignition, the mystery, finding out what it is you want to bring into the world, doing it, putting it forward, you know, having this restart that comes in when you're drawn into the future about outcomes. You come back, reignite, redouble your efforts, and then here is where you kind of feel like you're headed down again, but you're uplifted, which makes all the difference for the last 2 weeks when you have the woohoo fireworks and in positive ways here for you. So I love this for you. Now don't forget, you can also jump ahead down below. I have links, timestamps to each of the zodiac signs. Plus I'll put down there too each of the planets and what area of your life that they rule over, so you can kind of see over this next solstice period in whatever area of your life. Like if it's love and you look at your Venus placement sign, you can see what kind of theme is going to be encountered during the 3 months around that. And then if you are enjoying this content and you want more messages of love from above, there's a few things that you can do. First, you can give this video a little thumbs up by clicking the like button. That does tell me you're enjoying the content, but it tells YouTube that you are, and they'll bring you more of the same of that as well. The other thing you can do is click that subscribe button, because when you do that, it does give you notification as soon as I put out new videos here. And if you select the all button here, you also get notified when I go live to provide free readings on YouTube. Doing all those things does help you be part of the Love Tsunami and helps you spread the Zen Love, because when you like or share the videos, comment on the videos, subscribe to my channel, you can even become one of my YouTube channel members. I offer that. All of those things makes the YouTube algorithm super giddy, happy, excited, where it wants to share my videos automatically with other people. So if you feel inspired to do any of those things, please know I'm very grateful. These are general readings. If you want even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer recorded personal readings, virtual readings, also past life readings. Most of those are half off between now and the end of 2023. All that information is listed in the description box below if you're interested. All right, everybody, as you're going through this wonderful journey, please know that every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things, our Creator, and of course, I love you too. So until we chat again, much love to you. Hang in there, and you take care. If you chose reading number 3, then this is the reading for you, and we're going to be pulling 3 different oracle cards for the 3 different month periods. And we're going to start off with December 21st to January 21st, which we're going to pull from the Unicorns deck here and see what the theme for the first month is. And then we'll see how it builds. So let's shuffle these up here. And one more time. 3 times for choice number 3. So what do we want? All right, this one right here is going to be for the first month. And then for the second month, which of course is January 21st to February 21st, we're going to use the Blue Angel Oracle. So we'll give it 3 shuffles. And all right, so what do you want those that chose? All right, well, there you go. We'll keep that hidden for a moment. Or if you want to rewind and go slow, you can see what it was. You can get a sneak peek. And then for month number 3, February 21st to March 21st, we've got the Blue Messiah Oracle. And one more time. All right, so for number 3, pile number 3. Nope, none of those. Okay. I said, no, we'll make it very obvious, very, very obvious. All right, there it is. All right, so we'll get these all scooched here, and then we will use the Arcanas Animal Tarot for clarification. So for month number 1, December 21st, January 21st, you got Beauty, not a peacock. I love that. If you look closely at these, they always have all the beings. They're actually unicorns, so I love that. Beautiful, beautiful colors there. We'll put that over here. Card number, what was that, 17? Yep, 17. So let's see what message comes in here. So what beauty is being revealed here? So the transformational energy that comes with this is what beautiful plumage, feathers of color and whimsy. They are pretty birds, aren't they? But the peacock parading in all its beauty is magical. Look closer and see the peacock unicorn, which we did. Beauty is everywhere in all things, and it is not only easy on the eyes, but also a miracle of color, light, and vibration. Enjoy the beauty all around you as the peacock unicorn draws near. The meditation you can take with this in this month with this card says the peacock unicorn appears and enfolds you in her colorful feathers and grace. She hands you a mirror to gaze upon your own face. What do you see? The affirmation, I am beautiful in every single way. An action you can take with this during this month, take extra time as you prepare for your day or that big night out. Comb your hair just right. Dress to impress. Adorn yourself with beauty and allow that vibration to make its way forth into the world. You are gorgeous. I love it. So definitely this inner beauty is being brought here, this reflection, allowing the beauty, the nurturing, the divine feminine nurturing energy to come in here to show you your inner beauty and to trust that. And then let's take a look here. We'll get some clarity more for this month too. I'm just going to shuffle it 3 times. And one more. All right. So let's take a look here. What else do they want you to know for month 1? So you've got those 2 and these 2. And I feel like they're already giving you these. And then also, so they wanted to do your cards all together at the same time here. There are 4. Yep. All right. They're like, come on, let's get to business. All right. So what else about this month? You do have the 5 of Cups. There's beautiful transformational energy that comes in here. Number 5s are the number of change, and the 5 of Cups is about no longer focusing on the spilt cups of the outside world, but having this emotional choice energy come in, because every moment is a choice of either fear of losing conditional love or of the higher vibrational unconditional love. And this shows that during this month, you're learning to move away from old emotions that you had before to move into seeing things from a higher perspective too. I love that. Let's see. Yeah, Hierophant. There we go. Hierophant is beautiful energy. I think is this Taurus energy, which would be Venus, beauty. But this is an invitation from your higher self to see the capital T truths of who you really are, of the truth of the world, the truth of things. And that's where you find this inner beauty, because you're looking past the lies of the outside world, the lies that it tells us about what beauty is, who we are, blah, 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 right? All that judgment, all the lower vibrational energies. So there is this invitation of seeing yourself through the eyes of Creator and through Spirit. And I feel like even if you get a little glimpse of how they see us, you're blown away by how beautiful they really feel that we are. We are these beautiful creations, right? Yeah, and then you have the Emperor too. So you got the Hierophant and the Emperor, the 4 and the 5. Both of these on one side represent stepping into your power, seeing things from a higher perspective, taking control of your life, not caring about what anyone else is thinking. But it also allows you to see the two sides of your existence, because when we get caught up into our fear, when our little inner child feels unsafe and out of control, we'll like transform from a loving emperor who cares about, the outside world, and they're a loving emperor, and so they're a loved emperor. But they transform when they go into fear. They become a dictator and a tyrant, and what happens is then people don't like that, right? Because you're in this lower vibrational energy. The lower vibrational energy, the Hierophant, you can be a loving spiritual leader, but you also can become a cult leader that's all about your power, and you end up negatively destroying people, right? So I love this, that there's all this transformative energy of you're seeing yourself in this higher light of someone who can see capital T truth, someone who doesn't have to look and listen to all of everyone's supposed to's and shoulds and need to's and whatever and advice. You don't have to obey it. You can hear it, but it doesn't mean that you have to choose it. This is you stepping and choosing your form, choosing what you want to do, who you want to be, and stepping into this power. So very much 2 major arcana, you're really stepping into a different energy during this first month. Yeah, different energy. 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands is an ending of old cycles and beginning of new energies. It's like you're investing your energy in so much, trying to live up to so many expectations, so many supposed to shoulds, so many roles that you've taken on since you were very young, right? Like we all do as children. We're all given this long list of, things that have to happen in order to be beautiful, to be lovable, acceptable, right? But this is like this rebellion that's happening. Rebellion might be a strong word, but you are rebelling in a way because you're seeing truths and you're making different choices, and you're bringing this energy, instead of it being all involved out here trying to please all these people, you're withdrawing all that energy you're investing in trying to please everyone else into you, into what you're wanting to do, into your inner beauty. And I love that. So a very aha type of transformative, it's like the ugly duckling transforming into the beautiful swan, right? So I like this energy here. And it doesn't have to do with that you're changing your physical appearance. We don't see the world as it is. We see the world as we are. And as you change us on the inside, you're seeing the world in a whole new way too. So I love it. All right, so that's month number 1. And then month number 2, which is January 21st to February 21st, you've got the Sacred Earth. We've got beautiful colors there. That is card number 16, very vibrant. We'll put that right here. And let's see what this card brings in here for you. Whoa. Don't be dropping stuff. Health and vitality. You can find healing and inspiration by connecting with the earth. Nature's healing energy will bring you peace and balance your body, your mind, and your emotions. You can connect with nature's timeless wisdom anytime, anywhere, even if you're indoors. Simply close your eyes and imagine yourself surrounded by nature's beauty. Perhaps on a sandy beach, in a lush green rainforest, or within the sacred heart of Uluru. Breathe nature's healing light. Imagine yourself as a waterfall and feel yourself flow like water. Imagine you are a majestic old tree and feel your branches sway in the breeze. Feel yourself nourished by the fertile earth beneath you. You are one with the sacred planet and forever loved by nature. And there's a quote by Walt Whitman that says, "Now I see the secret of making the best person. It is to grow in the open air and to eat and sleep with the earth." Wow. So definitely this beauty within, you start to see beauty in the outside world. So inward, flowing outward. And I feel like there is this nudge to get out into nature too, to see and interact with nature, because there is this beauty, this peacefulness that comes with it all. And as you're becoming more accepting of who you are on the inside here, you're becoming more accepting and of the love from the outside, starting with love from nature here. So what else we got here? Yeah, here's the Four of Cups. So the Five of Cups, here comes the emotional stability coming in. That started here in this month. You know, four is a very solid foundation, like four huge legs on a table, right? So emotional stability that's flowing in the second month here. And you have the moon, deep, deep emotions, deep Mother Luna, Mother Nature type of energy coming in. I thought we were going to get some sort of mothering, nurturing energy, and Mother Luna, very beautiful. In fact, pay attention during this month of the new moons and full moons and look at what sign they're in and what kind of energy they're bringing in, because I feel that they will also help you with this emotional movement. Both of these cards are, of course, moon. Very emotional, that it impacts the tides of the water. So we are very water-based beings and very emotional beings. We're actually emotional beings who think, not thinking beings who have emotion, because our emotional center is created first when our human side is formed. Interesting, right? Seven of Wands. Not needing to defend. I like this being seen, being out in the spotlight, but not feeling the need like you need to protect yourself from other people's opinions or what they're saying here. And it's like the sun. The sun doesn't ask permission to shine. It just shines, and if people don't like it, they can get in the shade. So I like this confidence that's coming in, the stepping out and showing your beauty to the outside world and not worried about it. You're just like, I am who I am, and if you don't like it, I don't care. Too bad. So this confidence is really building. It's not arrogance. Arrogance is, I'm more better or beautiful than you are. This is, I know who I am. And I like that this oomph, this courage is coming in here. Yep, and High Priestess. A lot of divine feminine energy here with both of these cards here and the Mother Nature energy here. So this is about still staying kind of to yourself. The High Priestess steps away from it all, connects to the higher realms with moon energy. She also goes behind the veil into the unknown, dives deep into her emotions, really in tune with your empathic abilities and your connection with spirit during this month. So I feel like if you get out into nature, you will really connect with this even more deeply, because it's just this beautiful inner aha that starts filling you up and overflowing out. But I feel like it's more in nature than it is like, you know, spotlight, not so much out with a lot of people. I feel like you're kind of still almost a little bit of a hermity type of energy here. I like that. And that's month number 2. And then month number 3, which is February 21st to March 21st. Yeah, Sacred Union. Card number 24. Beautiful card. Put that over here. And let's see what energy comes in through the Blue Messiah deck here. So higher states of awareness can be realized via the divine act of merging soul vibrations through love. One of the most powerful ways to embrace with the infinite source of love and glimpse the divine mysteries of the universe is via the sacred union of love. The fusion between the masculine and feminine energies through the act of conscious sex is one of the most powerful forces one can experience. The cosmic power and energy exchange as a result of this union is a profound channel to experience heightened transcendent states of consciousness. When you unite with unconditional love and absolute trust with your partner, with no judgment and criticism for self or other, you unlock doors to libraries of infinite knowledge. You climb ladders of consciousness within you and glimpse higher realms of existence. You emerge from the experience with expanded states of awareness and understanding. Through this loving channel, connection to divine beings can be made, and the riddles of the universe are revealed. This divine, holy act of love does not need a physical partner. It can also be achieved through the spiritual communion of souls in deep meditation. Always keep in mind that it is only through unconditional love and trust that doorways will open. By releasing all misplaced assumptions about this channel of connection through unconditional love, you're invited in expanded states of consciousness. Wow. The affirmation for this card is, I am grateful for the loving, deep connections that allow my spirit to soar. And an exercise you can do, the chakra this impacts is the heart chakra, the third eye chakra, the crown chakra. So the love, all this green, all this love, connection to the higher realms too. With your partner, spiritual or physical, allow yourself to open up with unconditional love. Through this sacred union of merging the masculine and feminine, you allow your awareness to climb the ladders of consciousness. Wow. So self-love, inward, expressing it in the outside world, and then applying it between you and another individual. And like I said, it doesn't have to be sexual or physical. It could be a spiritual connection with someone very close. And we all have divine masculine, divine feminine energy inside of us, which is what you share with one another too. So I love this, how it progresses starts inward, it starts flowing outward, and then it flows in between two individuals. All right, they want to start with this one first. Yeah, Page of Wands, heightened connection to the spirit world coming in because of the self-love and unconditional love you find for yourself. And as that flows out, it does activate new gifts, new ways of looking at things as well here. Let's see what else we have here. Yep, Four of Swords, peace of mind coming in, letting the expectations go. Seeing things with this Ace of Swords, connecting to the knowledge, like it talked about here even, the knowledge that's rooted in unconditional love, the capital T truths of the higher realm. You know, these truths you were learning about yourself, you expand upon, this, it's like you get downloads and upgrades in your spirituality here that flow through in this third month. Yeah, more balance. Four of Pentacles, so this is the balancing that makes it into the outside world here too. So you feel this very solid foundation. Four of Pentacles journey does tell us that when we look for our wholeness and completeness and our worth in the outside world, we feel unstable because all those things that we're taught to look at in the outside world is unstable. People like relationships, situations, and things are the three areas of our life that we're told to look at, right? The three cups, the three swords, the three pentacles. Look out here for those things, but people change. They walk away, they pass away. Unstable, right? Situations like jobs, education, etc., they don't stay the same. And things, our bodies, right? Our bank accounts, our possessions deteriorate. They blow up and burn down or stolen. And so all of that instability of the outside world eventually turns us inward and upward. Then we fill up and overflow out to the world. So I like all this beautiful stability that's coming in this month. Yeah. The Two of Wands, it's a beautiful card here to be your last card because it does tell us that whatever we focus on does grow and expand. Like attracts like. And so when we're focusing on what we're grateful for, focusing on unconditional love, enjoying peace and laughter, that grows and expands. When we're focusing on our fears, as we did before, right? The lower vibrational things that we fear are missing from our life. Fear will leave our life or come into our life, or things we hate, we grow and expand that. So it's like with the Five of Cups, where you learn the emotional choice, you understand the energy. Everything is energy, and whatever we focus on is what we draw towards us. So very empowering journey coming in here, and I love this. Like I said, you find this love from within. It fills you up and overflows as you get out into nature in this month, and you get out communing with Mother Nature, even if it's in your own backyard or a park. But getting out, and if you can, if it's not the middle of winter, and it's not snow, you can walk barefoot or, touch earth in certain ways, helps you bring this inner love and express and feel it in the outer world. And then you get to feel it between two humans, at least two humans here in this month too. So I love it for you. Now, don't forget, following this, we're going to be going into all 12 zodiac signs to get a theme for each. And down in the description box below are all the timestamps. It'll also list all the planets and what part of the life those influence. So if you know your birth chart, and let's say you want to know about your interactions with men and authority figures, you can look at your Mars sign and see what the trend is for the solstice for that by looking at that sign. So that's all below. And if you are looking for more messages of love from above, there's a few things you can do as well, which is for this video, you can give this video a little thumbs up by clicking the like button. That does tell me you're enjoying the content, but it also tells YouTube that you're enjoying the content, and they'll bring you more content similar to that. Also, the second thing you can do is click that subscribe button, because that does, what does that do? Clicking that subscribe button will tell you, sorry, I got distracted. It's starting to snow outside. It's winter here. But it tells you when new videos come out on this channel. And if you click that all button, it also tells you when I go live on YouTube to provide free readings. You get to be part of the Love Tsunami by helping spread the Zen Love. When you click that like button or share my videos with others, comment on the video, subscribe to my channel. Also, I have YouTube channel memberships available. Doing any of those things makes the YouTube algorithm so crazy, giddy, happy, excited, wants to automatically share my videos with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those things, please know I'm very, very grateful. Also, these are general readings, and if you're looking for even more specific information for your specific life, I offer personal readings and past life readings. All are still half off until the end of the year. All that information is listed in the description box down below. All right, beautiful people, as you're going through this beautiful journey, just know every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things, our Creator. And of course, I love you too. So until we chat again, much love to you. Hang in there, and you take care. All right, welcome to part 2 of this pick a card, where I'm going to be pulling a card here from the Syrian Starseed Tarot, one for each zodiac sign. And as I mentioned earlier, I'll pop up another screenshot here of each of the planets and what area of our life that they rule over. It's also listed in the description box of the video down below. And so what I will be doing is I'm going to pull one card for each to talk the overall theme for the 3 months of the solstice. And so if you want to look into a certain area of your life, you can go to that sign. Timestamps are all listed in the bottom here. And so you can leap over and see what kind of theme rules over that part of your life. Haha! Exciting. All right, so let's give it a go here. Let's give these a shuffle. One more for the road. All right, so we will pull cards for each. So we're going to start off here for, of course, we'll begin with the babies. So we got Aries. So we'll start off with Aries there. And then Taurus. All right, we've got Taurus. They do want this to be Gemini. And then Cancer will be next, Cancer sign. Okay, they do want Cancer sign for that, and then Leo energy for that. All right, we do have Virgo here. All right, so we're halfway there. Sorry for the glare over there. We'll just scooch these in a little bit. All right, and then the next half of the zodiac, we've got Libra coming up next. So, okay, I do see Libra here. They do want this one to be Scorpio, Sagittarius. All right, and then the top three, we've got this to be Pisces, Aquarius, and Capricorn. All right, so we've got all our cards. Let's dive in. All right, well, let's just scooch these to make it pretty first. All right. Semi-pretty. All right. So, for the sign of Aries, we've got the star card, which is Aquarius energy, but this is wishing upon a star. And this 3 months is really defining and finding out what it is your dream come true. I feel like there's going to be a lot of clarity during this energy of letting go. You know, winter solstice is things dying away, and summer is things with growth. And I feel like, you know, the sun shining in summer also is about shining light on things. And I feel like whatever area of this life that you are choosing Aries for, there is this beautiful, you know, doing things the old way, having the old dreams doesn't come in anymore. It doesn't make sense for your life anymore. The old ways don't fit for the new ways where you want to head and where you're going. So I feel like this Aries energy is a reboot, a restart, a realization that you were living a lot of the supposed to's and shoulds and need to's in your dream around whatever area of this life was given to you, and you've been living it. But it's like when you're not living your dream and you're living someone else's dream, you wake up in the morning going, oh crap, I gotta go live my dream today, right? So this is a new spark that's coming in, and this is, with this Aries energy, is a new beginning, a new adventure you're taking yourself on here as you connect more to, you know, both what is my wish, but connecting to your higher self too, which represents the star. And so there's this energy of connecting, diving deeper, understanding and knowing what it is for this part of your life that you're wanting. And you will, during these 3 months, really do some inner searching, some inner reflection and questioning of, what do I really want? Who do I really want to be? And it's a scavenger hunt. So these next 3 months are finding it out, right? You know, there's a great book called, it's by Sahara Rose. It's Discovering Your Dharma or something like that. But if you look up Sahara Rose is her name. But it's your life purpose. And it's like you can, like books like that can help you discover if you're unsure, especially if you've been living someone else's life in someone else's dream all your life. You might be like going, oh, yeah, that's what I'm doing, right? I have no oomph in it. I hit the snooze alarm 10 times instead of waking up excited to seize the day, right? All right, so that's what the energy for the Aries is for this 3-month period. Right, and then we move into Taurus. Taurus, you got the 7 of Orbs, which is the 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords, during this solstice period, you're discovering what of your own thoughts and beliefs and mindsets have kept you restricted in whatever area of your life you're looking into this. It's those thoughts and beliefs where you might have felt deceived and had things stolen. And you can see here that you're dumping things overboard, which is allowing you to fly. These are the things that kept you from flying before, making progress in your world, right? And regardless of what every area of your life that you're looking into this, there's this clarity that comes in, because the 8 of Swords comes after this, the 8 of Orbs, which is the flow where you're learning. And this is the period, these 3 months, is these obstacles are coming up and showing you what you've been wanting to see. And so pay attention. I mean, I feel like you're not going to be able to not see it, because it's like being brought to your face where you're like, you can't see around it. It's a blockade in the middle. You know, like a 7 is 3 on each side and a big hunk and boulder in the middle of the road or the stream that you can't get around until you face it and understand it. And you're wanting to experience this because in experiencing it, you question it, you transform it, and you remove it, and then the flow starts in that area of your life. So whatever obstacle you feel has been standing in the way, thinking that it's something in the outside world, it all originates on the inside in a thought and a belief and mindset that was given to you when you were younger in life, through praise and punishment and through some deep lower vibrational emotional experiences that made you create structure so that you wouldn't feel that way again. But it's like a baby gate, you know. If a baby falls down the stairs, you're like, okay, put up the baby gates. We don't want the baby to fall down the stairs anymore. But when the baby is off at college, you don't need those baby gates anymore. So there is this, you know, freedom, this opening that happens that allows this, you know, to open up and allows things to flow. So I like that for you. And so as you're experiencing these what feel like obstacles, realize it's not happening to you, it is happening for you, because there's freedom on the other side of it. And that's what they have for you, Taurus. So many blessings to you. Right? And then we move into Gemini here. In Gemini, you've got the Adept of Orbs, which is the Knight. You can see the little Knight of Swords in the Standard Tarot. So this is a period during the solstice, whatever area of the life that you're looking into here, you're having a movement of thought and belief and mindset. You are seeing things from a different perspective. You're not being closed-minded. Your mind is opening up. You're on this quest to see things from a higher place, from a different place. You're tired of experiencing things in whatever way that you're experiencing it, and you're ready to change the story. You're ready to find a different way of looking at things, looking for new ideas, new answers, new ways of communicating in whatever area of your life this is too. So it's a positive card that comes in here. It's one of the faster moving Knights, because the fastest is the Knight on Fire, the Knight of Wands, but the Knight of Cups and Knight of Orbs or Swords, which is the heart and mind, they can happen fast. We can change our mind pretty fast and our emotions pretty fast, and we can learn to change habits too. And I feel like during these 3 months, you are changing your habit of the story that you normally look at things with this too. So I like that. And it's going to be fast moving. So you're going to see change happen faster than normal. And it starts with change of thought and belief and mindset. But whenever we change our thoughts and beliefs, things do flow out to the outside world and things do change. So you will make change and initiate change yourself in whatever area of your life that you were looking into this for. So I love this for you, and how fitting, of course, Gemini, you were an air sign, so it makes total sense that you would totally, just really master this energy around Gemini. All right, and then Cancer signs, you are up next. And you've got the Nine of Crystals, which is the Nine of Pentacles. What a beautiful, beautiful energy here. So during this solstice, you are going to be spending some time alone and from the physical world, but you do have spirit here, represented by the owl here. There's always usually some sort of winged creature, and you got all the orbs. So you're going to be spending time with spirit, but it does bring this abundant feeling in the outside world. 9 is the number of the hermit's journey in the Standard Tarot. That's why with the 9 of Pentacles, Pentacles being the outside world, this is like kind of being independent and wanting your alone time. You're spending time with spirit, really learning, finding this treasure trove of wisdom about your worth in relationship to the outside world. And there's this transformation that happens in here, where instead of looking to the outside world for your worth, during these 3 months, you're discovering, turning inward and upward, the bounty of your pricelessness, instead of looking to your worth to the outside world, which is what I call retail price. And when we look to the world for retail price in the outside world, it's very fickle, very volatile, right? I mean, because you could be this beautiful, warm parka coat in northern Alaska during the winter, your price, you probably prices increased, because people are wanting you. You're sought after very deeply, right? But if you're that same parka coat on the equator during the summer on an island, you don't even make it to a clearance rack. You're just being donated to Goodwill or something because you're not needed there. And that's the outside world. Depends on who and what and how they're feeling, what season it is and whatever. But that's the instability of retail price of the outside world. But self-worth comes from self, inward and upward. And instead of retail price, you're discovering your pricelessness during this time. And I love the solid foundation and the confidence that you're building during this solstice for you. And so whatever area of this life this is for, you do start to transform how you feel about how it defines you and about how you're expressing yourself through the outside world in that area. And that's what they have for you, Cancer. And then Leo, you are up next, and you've got the Nine of Orbs. So you have the Nine of Swords here, which is normally the insomnia, the nightmare card. Sorry for the reflection there. I'm sorry for the reflection there. I'm not sorry, because this is for you, when it's nightmare and insomnia. The 9 is a great card because it means we're getting tired of trying to live up to everyone else's expectations, and we got those long list of supposed tos and shoulds and need tos and have tos and musts. Keeps you up at night. You're dreaming about it. It's being brought in the outside world for you to face and to look at and go, okay, you know what? I do not need to obey all this stuff. These were opinions, the popular opinions that were given to you growing up that you took on as your own opinions. And then it became your habit to think a certain way and put a story around something. And then it became your reaction, where you might not feel like you're making a choice with these stories that get applied to things that happen in your life. But we are making the choice of what everything means in each moment. And though we took it on, we also can change that, and we can change our habit and change it from one of fear of losing conditional love to one that is rooted in unconditional love from above. You're almost to the 10 of Swords, which is exhaustion from trying to do all that and releasing all of those and having this freedom. So don't give up hope. During these 3 months, you're really being faced with a lot of your thoughts and beliefs and mindsets from the past. It kind of feels like Saturn return type of devil card, Capricorn energy, where you're really the foundation of a lot of your belief systems is being shaken, being brought to your face so that you can release it, and that so it no longer, hinders you. It no longer brings you this angst, this nightmare that it feels, and on the other side of it is this freedom where you don't feel like you're caged and controlled and are at the whim of the fears and the circumstances of the outside world. So it is beautiful, it's worth it because it's like having a pebble in your shoe. It's like, I don't want to take the pain of sitting down, taking off my shoe and my sock and, seeing what's sticking me in my bottom of my foot. But you have pain every single moment that you're walking, and the pain of sitting down and removing it after you remove the pebble that's just been moving around the bottom of your foot, and just every time you take a step, it's poke, poke, poke. You're just like, there's this freedom afterwards. You're like, oh, you almost go like, why didn't I do this years ago? But it is the time of now that this is happening during this solstice of winter and summer, things dying away and new beginnings and bright things coming in. So I love that for you. That's what they have for you, Leo. So many blessings to you. And then we move into Virgo energy coming in here. And Virgo, you got the Seeker of the Flames, which is the Page of Wands. So this is a period here of new passions, new heightened awarenesses coming in here too. If you're on a deep spiritual path, you definitely have upgrades in spirituality coming, downloads and upgrades, and excitement that's coming here. It's like you're getting a second breath of life during this solstice. It's like you're, regardless of where you're at, that summer solstice bright energy is coming in and igniting your life and giving you a lot of shining light on a lot of areas. But I just feel like you're being drawn out. It's a time of ignition. A spark is coming in here for you during this life, whether it's a new romance or a new dream, a new opportunity, just a new lease on life. And I feel like for a lot of you, it comes after a time of some great disappointment and kind of feeling like you're, I don't know, like the rug was pulled out from underneath you in some way, and you're seeing, you're on the other side of it now, and you're seeing that it was for you, and you're seeing the clarity of why this happened in this area of your life, whatever you're looking into here for this Virgo energy. And it's like, wow, you know, transformation. It's like the bright morning after a dark night of the soul, you know, and it is. So there's this inspiration coming into this area of your life. And I feel like it's like from the very beginning, like I don't feel like it's like the last month, you know, the last day of the, you know, the solstices. No, I feel like it's almost like day one almost. It's like spark, and then it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger and brighter and brighter and brighter for you. So I'm loving that for you, Virgo, and that's what they have for you for this reading. Right, and then we move into Libra. So Libra, you've got the Two of Orbs, Two of Swords. So interesting, the balancing of the mind and the heart. So Libra, masters of the balance. Perfect energy for this. And during this time, you're faced with a lot of challenging, not challenges, but decisions to be made. And the message from Spirit and kind of advice during this period is to close your eyes and open your heart during this period, because that will allow you to make decisions that are in alignment with making your heart feel full and overflowing, rather than checking off a bunch of supposed tos and shoulds and need tos and have tos and musts. So it is a period of getting out of your mind and into your heart, which Libra, you know, you love to love, and so you will support that. You like the balancing of things, but I feel like it's been out of balance lately, more mind oriented than heart oriented. And during these 3 months is when the mind kind of goes into hibernation and the heart is allowed out of its cage to express itself and to have this. It's like the mind goes into winter and the heart comes into summer, and there's this passion that ignites and this excitement of life that comes in. So I love this. Whatever area of the life that this is in for, the theme is all about balance. Let your heart sing. The mind will dull things. It will bring us into fear if we don't have this balance, have this focus on our heart, and allowing our heart, our empathy to lead instead of the mind that comes in here. So if there's ever decisions and you're not sure what to do, close your eyes, literally, unless you're driving or anything. But when you have a chance where it's safe, stop, close your eyes, take a big deep breath, and then what do you feel? And follow that and see what happens with that. I love it. And that's what they have for you, Libra. And then Scorpio, boom, here comes your beautiful, bright Six of Flames, Six of Wands, victory, balanced passion, being recognized too for what you've been doing and the energy that you've been investing. So these 3 months are going to be very bright and positive for you, very balanced in energy and in passion. And I like this because I feel like you've been doing a lot of inner work, focusing on a lot of things lately, but you don't feel like anyone's seeing it, and you don't feel like it's being recognized, and you're wondering if it was, especially whatever area of your life that you're looking for this in. And it's like, wow, people do see it. You are recognized either by humans, but definitely by Spirit. So for everyone, Spirit will recognize you. Some of you may not be recognized by humans, but that's okay too, because spirit is with you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and they are showing you that they are proud of you, like giving you high fives and fist bumps and group hugs all around, showing you that you have made such progress in these areas of your life, and you planted a lot of seeds, done a lot of stuff, maintain the garden, made sure it was watered and miracle grow and nutrients, and you've been putting in all the effort and the work. Now you're going to shine, either whatever area of your life, there's going to be the shininess of it. Whether people recognize it or not, you're going to feel it, because it's going to be coming from the spirit world, but you're also going to be feeling the benefits that are unfolding and coming forward as well. So I love this for you, Scorpios. And then Sagittarius, you are up next. You got the 10 of crystals, the 10 of pentacles. Wow. So this is a time of harvest and abundance for you, Sagittarius, in whatever area of your life you're looking into this for. It is, usually there's 2 people and a dog and a cat. I mean, it wouldn't be a cat. It's usually a dog and a child, grandfather, a palace, money. But this is the fullness of life. So this solstice period, it does feel as if there's this harvest coming in and this fullness that kind of fills you up and overflows out to the world. So I feel like the outside world is feeling kind of abundant as well. But I also feel like it's so inner focused that you have found this inner confidence, this inner joy, this inner fullness that has come from looking inward and upward for your worth and the basis of your worth rather than the outside world. And so it just feels like there's so much happening, so much, just keep on feeling like full. It's full. Your life is full in very positive ways. The 10 does show also that there's this, I don't want to say stagnancy or boredom, a little bit coming in. It's like things are going too well. Not that you're fearing when the other foot will drop, but I feel like part of your journey here too is that you are, during this period, whatever area of life like that you're looking into here based on your birth chart, that you're like, okay, what's next? Okay, I've got this, I feel full, but what's next? I want more. I want to do something. I achieved these goals. I received the stuff that I want, but I still feel like there's something else that I really want to focus in on the outside world. And I like this because you're in this wonderful place to be able to do it, to expand, to see what it is you want to do. It's like, money's not a limitation, time's not a limitation, skills are not a limitation. And so it's almost like you can kind of feel a little bit inundated that there's such an opportunity for you to do something with your life and your world, and you're just trying to figure out what it is. So I like it. Very powerful, very full energy coming in here for you, Sagittarius. And then Capricorn, you are up next here. You got the Sage of Chalices, the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups, she rolls over cups with the King, of course, but all the queens are given a second portion of cups, which makes her the master of emotion. And so this period of time here coming up for you is going to be so full of expanding your spiritual gifts, connecting with the spirit world, really in tune with your empathic abilities, feeling people's emotions flowing out. And so I feel like you're going to be on this wonderful journey of testing the expansion of these, abilities. You're going to start to feel like, whoa, I haven't felt this much of people's energies. And as moon, especially full moons come around during this period, you're going to feel the fullness of that emotions and that energy coming in. And you're like, whoa, where did this come from? Well, it's because you're kind of having this upgrade. Have cleared out these emotions from your pipeline that are allowing the spiritual energy to flow more and more and more in whatever area of your life that you're looking at here. And it's beautiful because you do have this fullness that's coming in emotionally, but it's almost feels like it's coming in huge waves sometimes. And you're learning. It's like building a muscle during these 3 months, and you get more and you get more and you get more. And if you're interested, you can check out, I have a playlist on my main page at the very top called Take 10 with Zen, and I think it's around episode 9 or somewhere there, give or take 5 episodes. It's called The Empathic Bubble and the True Gift of an Empath, and I feel like those things will help you. The videos are usually 10 minutes or less, so they're short videos, but they can give you some tools on what to do during this 3-month period around this emotional flood and this connection that you're having in that area of your life. So I love that for you, Capricorn. So it's a very expansive spiritually with your spiritual gifts during this solstice period. All right, Aquarians. So for the Aquarius energy, we've got the 8 of chalices, the 8 of cups. This is a period of letting go of emotions that no longer serve you during this period. So there is this purging of emotion, purging of relationships too. You're headed off here to the 9 of Cups, which is wish fulfillment. And so you're making the space in the room emotionally to be able to glean that and to head off in that direction. So, you know, this is like a 3-month period of analyzing what emotions don't serve you. The ones that it did serve us, we experienced what we wanted to experience, but they no longer bring us anything, and so we're not investing energy in anymore. And it represents also relationships. So if there's, you know, people in your life that, you know, yeah, we give, and it's a give and take in relationships. Sometimes we give 70 and receive 30. Other times they give 70 and we receive 30. But these relationships, it's talking about analyzing to no longer invest as much energy in, are the ones where you're consistently giving 70, 80, 90%, and they're only giving 30, 20, and 10% consistently. It's about backing off to half, where you're only giving half, or you'll recognize those that you're just going to go to 0 right away. And you don't have to give them a termination notice saying, thy connection with me has been severed or anything like that. But you can just back off on some, and if they don't make up the difference and it drifts away, then it drifts away, and then you can just stop investing energy altogether. But this is about retaining emotional energy and bringing it back to yourself here. So I like that coming in here for you, Aquarius. Being water bearers, you're used to, you know, storing all that emotion, but you're ready to clear out some containers and make some room for some new amazing things that are coming your way in spring and fall, depending on what side of the world you're on there. So that is what's going to be going on over this 3-month period there for you, Aquarius. All right, and then lastly, but not leastly, Pisces, you got the 7 of Pentacles, the 7 of Crystals. So this is a period of the last thing that grows on the fruit tree is the fruit. And as fruit starts to grow in whatever area of the life that you're looking at this for, you know, for some it's patience. And then, you know, if fruit does come about here during this period, you also will realize, well, why did I want to grow that? You know, it's like the example Spirit gave me to help me understand the 7 of Pentacles was like, you know, you wait for the seedling to spark and it grows, and here goes the tree, and then here comes the branches, and then here come the leaves, and here come the blossoms, and then here comes the fruit. And it's patience and allowing the process to go exactly, you know, things happen exactly in order. That way, usually the fruit doesn't just appear on the ground and then the tree grows. It, you know, the fruit is the last thing that appears. And sometimes when the fruit appears, we're like, apples? Why did I want apples? Oh, that's right. Everyone was telling me you should grow an apple orchard because people love applesauce, apple cider, apple juice, apple pie, apple fritters, apples just in general. Apple a day keeps the doctor away. And you're like, okay, well, I'll grow those, but those weren't for you, it was for everyone else. And you're realizing during this period, I'm not growing what I want. I want guacamole, so I want to grow avocado trees. And so during this 3 months, you're watching fruit come, and you're watching, you know, fruition come to be during these 3 months, slowly. But when you do, then you you're realizing, okay, this isn't what I want for me, and you're able to make these adjustments. And so allow yourself to make these changes, allow yourself to look at things differently and make a different choice. Sell the apple orchard and buy an avocado, or is there other things you want to do too? But it's being aware of what you are truly wanting. Now that fruit is growing, you're realizing a lot about what your desires are for your life versus what people recommend it for you. It's like you sit at a giant dinner table, right? Full of people, and everyone, if we order appetizers together, we're going to get everyone's opinion and order something that we might all like. But when it comes down to my dinner, what I'm going to only eat, people might make recommendations to me, but I have to eat it, so I'm going to order what I want off the menu. And this is what is happening here. So you're discovering, everyone can eat their own meal and mind their own business. I'm going to eat what I want in life, my dream. What do I want to do? Where do I want to head? So I love that beautiful progression that comes in here for you, Pisces. And that is what we have here. Again, thank you guys so much for all the love, all the thumbs up, the likes. And if you're interested in getting a personal reading, all that information is listed in the description box below. I also offer past life readings, and all those are half off until the end of the year. Information is listed down below. And as you're going through this amazing solstice, every second of every day of your life, you are unconditionally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things, our Creator. And of course, I love you too. So until we chat again, much love to you. You guys hang in there, and you take care.